104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough.
How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And Ding Dong. Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning, and welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Roula's out this morning, but we got everybody else in here. We got a lot going on.
Good morning.
Hey,
We got
guys.
Sam, Kevin, Eric. Ahmad's coming in later. He was trying to get audio yesterday during Cinco de Mayo celebration.
yeah.
It was rainy.
That's what he said.
It was
so
a terrible
rainy.
day
It
yesterday.
was bad all
I
weekend.
just stayed. I don't think I left my bed maybe for like a couple hours to go to Toasted Yolk by our old
God, I love that place.
What's toasted
On
yolk?
Sunday?
just a breakfast place.
But they have so many different delicious breakfast creations and coffee creations as well. They have a full bar
Yeah,
there.
bar too.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
So
There's a bunch of them around.
Oh, yeah, it's a franchise.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
like
Well,
Snooze has one. Like Snooze is big.
I love Snooze.
what's snooze?
Snooze is another breakfast
You
spot.
gotta turn me on to this stuff. It's like I never go out
They're
for
everywhere.
breakfast. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
Snooze
here.
is super good.
The Woodlands. I went to last week. My daughter had the lacrosse tournament.
Yeah.
It was like a 40-minute wait.
At Snooze?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
And it was
Always.
like
that's
It
typical.
was like 10:40, 11.
Can you make a
on a
reservation?
Saturday.
No.
You can go online and
It's-
put your
Can you?
the app. So I guess you could put your name in the waiting list.
Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah?
apologize.
Okay.
Yeah.
People in the
I was
Woodlands,
gonna say,
they-
last time I tried, they were
love
like,
their
no.
brunches in the Woodlands.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
What
wouldn't
else are you
doubt
going to
it.
do up there?
Well,
true.
it was really a wet weekend, and there are some school closures today. Just real quick, Channelview ISD is closed. Dayton's closed. Hardin's closed. Liberty ISD, West Hardin County, they're all closed today. There's a lot of rain. There was a lot, especially in the north side of town.
Yeah, how's it going right now? I didn't get a chance to watch the news last
There was
night.
a lot of power outages as of last night, so I don't know what
Kingwood still getting
current.
it. Everywhere is getting it.
Yeah,
They
I
had
mean,
it before. I mean, I can't. They only
Right.
had what 20 hours of no rain.
it was just relentless. I was unfortunately on the roads yesterday morning at like 8 a.m. I had a little bit of a doggy emergency, and good God, it was like a hurricane. It was just coming down so strong. And I know the people on the north side really, really got it bad, the worst.
I could tell when it's bad when my dog jumps up shaking. It's like
Mm-hmm.
the
Oh,
whole bed's
absolutely.
vibrating. I'm like, I'm trying to do everything I can. It's like I don't
Yeah.
know what to do. I even bought those
Little thunder jacket?
treats with the stuff in it. They're supposed to calm them down.
Oh, with the CBD or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he sniffs it. I was like, "Pfft, no.
You got to be careful with the CBD treats.
He didn't even touch it.
I got my dog those, and she had a very bad reaction. That's why I was having a little bit of a problem. Like, I mean, I think it messed her up
You
too
gave her
much.
one?
Yeah, I had to take her to the vet. But just talk to your vet before you start giving those things out to your dogs.
I just felt bad with the shaking. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, trying to hold him, put him in the covers. Like, okay,
Right.
buddy.
Like, try and relax. You'll be okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, Misty freaks out. You can't even try and comfort her.
Have
She's
you
running
ever
around, or is she shaking, like jumping on you?
We try and distract her with her ball because that dog, all she loves is her ball. But she'll just shake like a leaf, and then you try and comfort her, and she's like, "Get off me!"
Have you ever
You're
bought
trying
her
to
those
torture me.
doggy Kongs that you can stuff with treats on
Oh
the
yeah,
inside?
she doesn't care. She's
no,
not-
Santiago likes those, though.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Your
Stop
son
it.
is eating dog treats?
No, not
No,
dog
he just
treats.
finds it.
He loves trying to find Misty toys and thinks that those are his toys. And then
Well, I
I'm
can
like,
see they kind of like.
yes. And then I'm looking over and I'm like, what is that? Oh my gosh. That has happened
I think you don't have a cat.
numerous times.
Oh, yeah.
Thoughts over here.
Oh, a little biscuit in a sand pail.
Oh,
At least that
gosh.
smells bad.
No,
I
yeah.
think he's playing in the sand like he's doing on the beach the week
He
before.
loves peanut butter, so I'm sure he's just like attracted to those Kongs because that's the only thing I put in it is peanut butter.
Oh, no, they have
yeah, he
dog
loves
treats that you
peanut
can
butter.
put them, though. Besides peanut butter, you can put like little jerky in them and stuff.
Yeah, Misty's not food motivated. So,
Really?
yes, absolutely not. So, with treats or anything like that, that doesn't do anything for her. It's just her ball.
Later on, we got to hear. Maybe even the next break, you can tell the story a couple times. You went on your big.
My
Photo
big
shoot.
photo shoot with my emo cow.
What are they called? Highland.
The
cattle?
Highland cattle. But I call them emo cows because they have the long hair in
They
front
have
of their
bangs.
face. They do have bangs. They're the cutest things
I saw
ever.
some photos of. I felt like they cut the bangs a little bit on your.
I know. He wasn't as emo as I was hoping, but that's fine.
You
Because
got a little bit of
Adorable
a haircut.
though.
they were so cute.
Is that as big as it gets?
This one is a baby, so it's going to get a little bit bigger because it's a mini one, so it'll get a little bit bigger, but this one was like a baby. Did you see Jules?
I saw her holding a pig.
Oh, yeah. She was holding a pig, but I'm not going to put out her Instagram. I mean, you can always find it.
But if people are new to the show, they need to know who Jules is.
Jules is my best friend. She's basically Santiago's aunt without being family related. But she came with us. So it was my husband, Mark, my son, Santiago, who's one, and then myself. And it was like an hour-and-a-half drive. And we all went. And she's sitting in the back. She's like, so this is what it's like to be a passenger princess. I was like, yes, welcome to the good life. You can just sit back there, not have to worry. She just had to entertain Santiago on the way home, but he slept the whole entire drive there.
Did you stop for
We stopped on the way
breakfast
home.
or anything, or
no,
like
we stopped and got a coffee on the drive there, and then on the way home we stopped and got lunch and then drove home because it got really hot on Saturday.
On Saturday, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On Saturday, it got really, really hot. For where we were
the
at.
afternoon got really nice and hot.
Yes, because there was no rain on Saturday for us, like where we were at, because it was Burton. It's halfway between Houston and Austin, like Round Top area.
Is it a professional place like that does photos
it's a
and stuff, or is it
ranch.
just a ranch?
It
just happened to hear us and told you to go and see
Oh
them?
no, it was our listeners. So shout out to our listeners that told us about it.
Oh, you got to go there and get a cute
Yes,
picture?
they were like, Sam, if you want a picture of you with a gal, this place has them. It's a ranch. It's called Milk and Honey Ranch.
Milk and honey.
And it is beautiful. I mean, it is like totally updated. They have like a private pool. They have like a beach vibe to it. They had my
Wait,
stock
a pool
tank
for
pools.
you or a pool for the horse?
It's pool for if you stay because it's a ranch. So imagine
like a bed and breakfast
an
there?
Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's more of a bed and breakfast, but I believe like the certain rooms have kitchens, so you can bring your own food. They have these like enclosed AC domes. It's really, really cool.
You gonna go back?
I would love to go back. Yeah, like do like a little staycation on the
Yeah.
weekend or something because they have
An hour and a half isn't bad at all. You feel like you're out.
No, it's not.
Absolutely not. And it was so peaceful because, like I said, they had like this cool little beach area. They have, shade and it was, and animals. They had horses. They had goats that you could pet. They had all these turkeys. They had like 80-pound turkeys just
Oh,
walking
man, that's a
around.
big turkey.
Get ready
They
for
were
Thanksgiving.
massive. They were
I don't
massive.
think you can bring a shotgun there.
Oh my gosh, I would not have brought.
And then
a
the
shotgun.
piggies. Did you hold the piggy?
It was just one little piggy that I saw
Okay.
because I guess it was a potbelly pig, but it was a baby one, and they said that they're really expensive.
Oh, yeah.
They're smart too.
I guess they're really smart and they're really expensive. And the enclosure that they were in, it was just a muddy mess because obviously pigs like that. And I was like, ooh, no, thank you. I got my nice.
Santiago's like,
if
yeah.
you
Yeah,
ever want
I
to learn
got my
about
nice
pigs,
boots.
you definitely talk to my brother Kevin. He's an ag teacher, and
Yeah.
him and his boys, they raised 2 pigs.
And that's
They
only
did the
40
big-
minutes away.
Yeah, they did the big
go.
auctions. Oh, yeah, you should have said something. Those pigs are big, though. They're not cute and cuddly anymore.
Well, are they
But
friendly?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And they're so intelligent.
Probably show
but
pigs.
They are. And it's, they just recently, they had the big auction. So now the boys have got to part with the pigs. Well, they've already done that. But it's all, it's
You know what's
learning
next.
how life is if you're growing up in the farm.
Yep,
Yeah,
circle of life.
I can't do that.
Got to say goodbye.
No.
I know it'd be tough to bond.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't. I personally could not do that.
But you could at the end of the year when you sell them for thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, but they become part of the family.
Yeah.
Not a pig though. Like,
Well,
not the
no,
big
I mean,
ones.
they're
The big
not.
ones that are out in the barn.
Booster
I
raised
guess.
pigs for a little while. It was definitely for FFA though, and I believe it was pretty traumatizing whenever he had to.
I'm sure it was.
First show it.
Oh.
Like, I'm going to
Your
show
bond-
you so they can buy you and eat you.
Right.
No, I know.
He has to practice with the pig.
Yep.
Like you got to show.
Yep.
You got the little board. You got the little.
And they make those
Stick to-
really weird faces, right? With the judges. Haven't you seen them all over Instagram? Like when the rodeo was here? And then, yes, they make, I can't, maybe we'll try
Wait,
and do
the
it like
judges
on a
make it or the
story.
pigs make the
no,
face?
the people that are showing the pigs, they're like,
all the kids.
I didn't notice that,
Oh,
but
they really get into it.
Yeah.
I was at the Montgomery County Fair just a couple of weeks
There is
ago
a whole
where they
thing
were
I have to
doing the
look.
competition and where they were judging that
did you
all.
notice their face?
I did not.
This
I
is a
didn't see
thing.
that.
Our texters text us 37530. They make these really weird faces. I don't know if it's to catch the judge's eye is why they make the face. It was all over Instagram whenever we
I'll
had
have
the
to ask
rodeo
my brother
here.
about
I'm
that.
gonna look this up now.
Yeah.
Did you train your pigs to make a face?
It's not it's not the pigs.
Handlers.
It's the
The
handlers.
handlers, yeah.
They make these really weird faces,
Big
and I
handler
don't know.
face. Okay,
Yes,
I'm gonna
are
look
you
Oh,
gonna
well,
Google
they're
it?
probably doing like little visual commands to their pig.
But to make it
Is it? Is that what
I
that
got to
is?
see what she's talking about because I could see them being over the top.
There was a one kid that there was like a little girl and her like she would like move her eyebrows and do like the rock. Like the rock's face with the eyebrows and then like go
Showmanship?
back in. Yeah. And Kev, please tell me
I always
you're
felt like they should
figuring
dress
this
up.
out.
There's a lot of information about it. I'm
see?
going to have to go down a rabbit
We're
hole
gonna
now.
have, yes,
I'll
please.
tell you
Big
what.
hole.
Celebrity
Jeepers.
scoop. That's what we're going to talk about.
I could
People are
call
gonna
my
tune
brother.
out.
I could call my
Call
brother.
him, or
like
maybe
he's up.
text
He's
him.
up right now,
Is he?
and I'm
Okay.
sure he's at the
640,
barn.
you're gonna call at 640. You're gonna talk about him anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We're doing. What are you so proud of somebody right now?
absolutely. That could
Oh,
be
cool.
fun.
Okay.
You said you want to talk about your brother.
I do.
Or was
I
it
do.
your other brother? I don't know.
No, well, I'm proud of
There's
all
one
my
other.
family, but yeah, in particular, there's one.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I know you said you want to talk about your brother. So
I think
all right.
that's something fun that we could do at 640. Like if there's, start thinking about it now, if there's anybody in your life that you're proud of right now and you want to like, because we do Look at Me Now all the time where the story's about you. But if there's somebody that's just really you're impressed with in your life.
End of the year, maybe your kid's graduating, or your spouse is graduating.
They did something fantastic and you just want to like let the world know. We'll be doing that at 640.
Mother's Day's a big weekend this weekend.
Absolutely.
I was going to let
yeah.
the teachers vent. I know it's Nurses Appreciation and Teachers Appreciation Week.
What time are you doing that?
I don't know why they put them on the
They
same
should
week.
spread
Yeah,
that
that's
out.
ridiculous.
So teachers at 7 a.m.
Teachers
Okay,
at 7?
So
Okay, cool.
You guys want to vent? The year's you're almost done.
Yeah.
It's only a few weeks left.
Can't believe it. I saw some proms
Almost
this
over.
weekend. It looked
yeah,
like a
they've-
prom.
Yeah, they've been going on for
For
a couple weeks and
yeah.
stuff. So
Our security guard, her little daughter had a prom. I didn't know 8th graders had proms.
They do?
That's what she said.
what?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I don't know.
Unless she's an 8th grader invited to a prom, but
Oh, that don't sound right.
Oh, no.
I don't-
I don't think you
My
can do
daughter
that.
was in 8th grade and a senior high school kid
Hell
said,
no.
I'm going to take you to prom. And be like,
Wait, Kev.
nope, that's not happening.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe I heard it wrong, but I was like, I didn't think they had proms in 8th grade. You have the info about the cow? Or, I mean, the pig then?
I don't know about all of that now.
I only found
We can talk about it in Celebrity
yeah, we
Scoop.
could. That's
Okay.
fine.
Because Rula's not here, so I have to, of course, talk about the Kardashians.
speaking of pig roast, we're going to talk about roast.
Yes, exactly.
Roasted Tom Brady last night. It was a live event on Netflix, 3 hours long.
Oh, nice.
But I tried.
You got
I didn't
some
see it till
highlights?
the end.
Yeah, we have
Then I
highlights.
Rewound it, so I didn't go to bed till like 11:30 because I wanted to watch a lot of the stuff. So yeah, we got some stuff that we can play. The hard part's finding things that we can actually play.
It was so vulgar.
Oh, it's the best. It's a roast.
I couldn't
It's
do
worth
a roast.
watching because it's
Yeah.
so evil.
Raunchy.
Yeah.
All right. Weather today, it is going to be cloudy. Looks like a high 85 right now, 73 degrees and 612 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
What up, what up, what up? Listen. Get ready. This is Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE.
Okay, so Roula's out this morning. She will be back tomorrow. That's still...
Celebrating that Greek Easter.
Yep, and that still doesn't affect the fact that 7:20 this morning we're going to have a Roses update with Donna. Remember, Fred had actually just said, he's like, I'm done. I want out of here.
That was sad.
It was a really sad one, so we hope that we get some good news from Donna. That's 7:20 this morning. So you guys were all coming in and laughing. Eric's playing the clips. I'm like, oh my God, I did not see this. Last night they had a roast.
I forgot about it. I started watching. First of all, I watched that movie that Sam recommended. It's on Amazon
Anne
Prime.
Hathaway.
What's it called? The Idea of You.
Yeah. Did you like
I
it?
really enjoyed it.
Did you watch it with your wife?
Yeah. we watched it.
Okay.
So it's a
okay.
good...
I'm not watching that one by myself.
No,
date
I
movie.
didn't think so.
But the chemistry between these two was. She looked a lot different. I don't know what.
She looked so thin.
But her face, like they did something with makeup or
She
something.
looked really young.
Yeah.
She looked really thin. She looked, yeah. But the chemistry between them was so good.
Somebody said it. Is that true that it's a fan fiction book or something?
I'm sure they're all.
That it was supposed to be about Harry Styles when he was with NSYNC and because he likes older women.
Oh.
Somebody was telling me.
Oh,
And then,
Harry
like,
Styles.
Yeah, before he did
You
Olivia
mean
Wilde.
wait? He was with One Direction.
One Direction.
Yeah.
Or One Direction, whatever. Same. I can't remember the bands.
It's not the same.
A couple of years later.
They're all bands.
Decades
Bands
later.
I don't listen to. But he was with One Direction, and I guess he had a flair for older women.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then-
he took Jason Sudeikis' wife.
well, that was later. That wasn't even the first one. Mm-hmm. So he's like more of an old. He is an old soul. He loves Stevie Nicks. Mm-hmm. He always hangs out with her. So even the guy had the kind of like the same kind of sweater.
Absolutely.
The
Same,
field
very,
outfit.
very style. Yeah. It says fans speculate that the fictional rocker is based on Harry Styles, and some of it came from Prince Harry as well.
Oh.
But it's definitely Harry Styles vibes.
Vibe, yeah.
And
With,
the
like the
title of
random
this-
tattoos.
What's it called?
The Idea of You.
And that's on Amazon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just came out like last week.
I thought
It's
it
good.
was amazing. Like the connection between them, it didn't seem like I felt like it was
Very
very
smart how they played
believable.
it, yeah.
Very believable. And it wasn't raunchy
No.
at all.
Man, we're watching different things. Like I was watching on Netflix the history of the Neanderthal. It was. I know that sounds really boring, but it was really interesting.
Sounds
I had a headache.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I had a headache. It was
Terrible.
raining, and I was like, I just needed to see something that I didn't have to think. And then I was like, oh, this is
Watch Blue
interesting.
Mountain State. It's back.
I tried to watch the Flower Moon Child people, whatever.
It was up for Best Picture. It was really good.
Well, I got about 2 hours into it, and then I'm like, but the one thing, and I'll finish it, I swear. But the one thing I did take away from that is Robert De Niro should not be playing some countrified.
Couldn't pull it off.
No,
You didn't buy the
It was
landowner.
believable?
No, it wasn't. There's so many great actors that could pull off that role.
They're actually Southern.
That are actually Southern or could portray. He just played himself with a bad Southern accent.
I haven't
Let
seen
me
it.
tell you,
I haven't
son.
seen
Or
it.
Western. Maybe you call it a Western accent. I don't know. It was in Kansas. It was the Osage County. And,
Maybe that's how they talk in Kansas.
But it's a true story.
But he does not sound right
just
doing
kidding.
that.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a true story. It's about these white men marrying Native Americans so they can take their land and oil and
Yeah,
everything.
because
Marrying
marry
in,
them,
This is
Yeah.
like 100
Oh,
years
wow.
ago, and they gave them reparations, so they knew that the Native American women were wealthy, so they all wanted to hook up with them.
Yes.
And then they bled them dry.
Yeah. So it's
sucks.
kind of sad, and they just went way too far into some things. You're like, we could cut, move forward.
Man, we're veering off here. It's like it's like
That's
there's
all right.
so many great shows. Eric turned me on to The Gentleman, and I'm like,
was
wow,
good.
that was one of the best shows on Netflix.
And I finished Baby Reindeer, and I'm like, it's one of those. I really enjoyed it, but I can't recommend it to people because then they'll think I'm a weirdo if I tell them I liked it.
No, everybody's getting
Yeah?
into that.
Because it is
It's dark. It's
I
twisted.
haven't watched it yet.
It is very.
I'm hearing a
dark.
lot of things about him, though.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Like-
a true story. The actor who
started going
plays
down the
But I
rabbit
know,
hole.
but I'm hearing a lot of things like behind the scenes about him, like trying to kiss.
Oh, like doing things off.
Yes, like trying to kiss. What? He's a bar owner or
No,
he's a bartender.
He's a stand-up comedian. He's a bartender. Yeah.
But bartender, he's like,
Yeah.
I guess the people like were coming in. He's like trying to kiss them.
In
like
real
the
life?
girls, yes, is what I'm
Ah.
hearing.
I
Like
just-
behind the scenes
Some
of
of the
all
stuff that he.
don't spoil it for
that
me.
he told people about his life. You're
Yeah.
like, I don't.
It's
think
a
you
movie
should have
about
told
a man who
people
went
that.
through a serious trauma. This is not a lighthearted
I would
show.
have been like, I would edit that part out. I don't want people knowing that about
I think
me.
that's what's so
Oh, really?
amazing about it.
That reindeer, is that trollop that you? Oh
Is
my
that how he
gosh!
talks?
Yes,
She
she's-
does.
She's
That's how
something
she
else.
talks.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
A little nipple.
It's just
Oh.
such
Yes.
a raw,
Nipple. I see a
emotional
nipple.
story.
I just, it's like I really liked it, but it's messed up, and I don't.
Yeah.
I cannot tell somebody that I can recommend that to them because I don't want them thinking that.
No.
I
They're
associate
definitely
with
going to
that.
judge you.
If
Yeah,
you-
they'll
if
judge
you
you.
have
If you love that
recently-
movie, think it's the best thing ever. You got something a screw loose in your head.
It's very awkward.
That's how people.
It
Feel.
not
was
for
number
everyone.
one on Netflix for like the last 2 weeks. It got
because
bumped to
the-
number 2
I think
now.
that's what's
Because it's number
a
one
lot
doesn't
about
mean
us.
it's
yeah.
tells us something about.
Okay, so something they had on Netflix last night, and I did not even know this was happening.
Tom Brady's roast
Yeah.
live. It was 3 hours long. Ron Burgundy showed up. Bill Belichick, the coach of the Patriots, showed up. So many stars were there, and they were just roasting Tom. And we want to start with Peyton Manning. He actually had a clean set
Yes.
when he was
This-
up there. He
this
was
is
the only
true.
one that did not curse. So like we could
And
play
Peyton Manning was what, quarterback?
for the Colts.
Thank
Back
you,
then,
Colts.
it was the nemesis. I mean, the Broncos is where he won his. He won the
won
title
his-
with both, but Broncos is
Yeah,
where he
but that's
ended
what
his
he's known
career.
for.
So he played with the Colts, and there was always Tom versus Peyton to
Because
get
they're
into
both the same
AFC.
position and everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's a
so
little bit of that audio.
Peyton.
It is great to be here with a bunch of people sitting around talking smack about Tom Brady, or as we call that in the Manning family, Thanksgiving. One thing that Tom and I definitely have in common, though, is our love of the game of golf. And listen, not to brag, we're both pretty good players. My handicap is a 6.4, while Tom's handicap is blowing leads in the Super Bowl to my brother Eli. The last time Tom Brady had to wait this long to get on stage, it was the 2000 NFL Draft.
That was a big theme. The big theme
That
of the
was
night
cute.
was he was a 6th round pick, and his wife loved him. And
You
for
played
a
me some of the
jiu-jitsu,
stuff that they
Like,
couldn't
expert,
play.
they're like, how would it be like what would that be like, Tom, to introduce your wife to a jiu-jitsu expert and he took your wife, and knowing he could also beat your ass. Like, but there's so many jokes about him leaving his family and stuff. But he was smiling. I think the problem they screwed up. I don't know if they had a speaker so they could hear back all the roasters, the comedians, and the football players, so they could kind of hear the jokes. So I'm wondering if they could hear it, because when you're on stage, you can't really.
Oh yeah,
you need that little.
You need a monitor,
monitor shooting back at you.
You didn't notice any like
earpiece,
earpiece or anything?
No, because sometimes Gronk's like, "What do you say?" Or you could
got it
because Gronk got hit a lot. Course.
Yeah. Well, Tom Brady even had his own like little roast back to people, because then he came at Peyton Manning, and this is what he said.
Peyton, I know sometimes you live in Denver and sometimes you live in Louisiana, but you'll always live in my shadow. When I heard there was a slow white Bronco heading down the 405 to come here tonight, I thought we might actually see a real football legend.
Gosh.
Because he played for the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Oh,
O.J.
wow.
Simpson.
And then that is by far the cleanest thing that was in that. The stuff you played me off. I mean, they offend every walk of life.
That's what it's made for.
Right.
One of the funnest things we ever did on this show, we did a convention in L.A. And Jeffrey Ross he's the roast master
of ceremonies.
And they hired him, and he roasted all the radio dorks, and it was so.
Did he roast you? Did you make
I was
the
the
list?
guy that was in the back.
Oh, okay.
And he was just going off on people, and it was just so good. It's like, I wish I did, because that's like, you want to be roasted by the best, right? Like back in the day, there was a guy named Don Rickles. Everybody wanted to be roasted by him, and now Jeffrey Ross is that guy. And it's so good.
It's just vicious.
I definitely recommend to watch this. Don't watch it around kids.
If you're easily offended.
Kim Kardashian was even.
I was going to say, can I
this.
play her real quick?
Yeah, she was getting.
I was going to say, wait, not the thing about her.
No,
there is one. You can do Tom Brady's.
No,
you can do Tom
I'll
Brady's, and you can do hers.
I have hers right now.
She got booed.
She got booed really bad.
You'll hear it.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kevin. Because Kevin Hart is hosting this. Well, thank you.
I know a lot of people make fun of your height.
Those are boobs.
Kevin's telling people to calm down.
All right. Speaking of Tom and I dating, I know there were some rumors that we were, and I'd never say if we did or not. I just released the tape. But I do know it would never work out. An ex-athlete, high cheekbones, silky hair. You remind me too much of my stepdad now. Part of me thinks you would want to undress me just to try on my clothes. Honestly, it's hard for me to watch people roast you, but I think enough of my family members have helped defend former football players.
O.J. Simpson. And then play the one with Tom Brady, because then Tom gets her at the end.
Oh, Eric, I don't have that one all saved up. Hold
That's
on.
at the very end.
You scroll down to it?
Yes, I'm trying.
You got to make sure that it's properly bleeped.
It's proper.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Kim Kardashian, thank you so much for being here. I know Kim was terrified to be here tonight. Not because of this, but because her kids are home with their dad.
That's messed up.
He's going to get a clap back on that.
The roast is so good.
All right, coming up next, I want to try something new, because we have done Look at Me Now, and it's always positive, it's always uplifting, but it's about yourself. I want to open up the lines right now at 713-390-KRBE. Who are you proud of right now? Maybe, you had a teacher. It's your mom, it's your dad, it's your brother, your sister, your friend, somebody that you would like to spotlight, that you really just feel a sense of pride over it. So the phone number 713-390-5723. I got a quick little story to tell about it, and then I want to hear from you next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
It's KRBE with more of the Roula and Ryan Show.
All right, we're asking you right now, who are you proud of? Of course, we do Look at Me Now all the time, and it just is so uplifting. It's a great feeling when you're able to say, hey, look, I overcame the odds. But right now, we just want to know somebody that you're proud of.
Yeah, it could be anybody. It could be your spouse, your kids, somebody in your
Anybody
life.
at all. You're just like, wow, they're doing something amazing. Let's start
Maybe
with
your coworker, maybe your producer.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Emily. You're on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Good morning.
Hey, Emily. So who are you proud of right now?
I just want to, say, I was proud of a teacher, and I know it's Teacher Appreciation Week.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And this teacher was, her name was Darlene Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm much older now, but when I was in 6th grade, she kind of just took me under her wing, and she taught me about the love of reading, and, because I was struggling a little bit, and she just kind of took me under her wing, and she really showed me that, books, how important education is and stuff like that.
Wow,
I just really wanted to show it.
So that was 6th grade.
Oh,
Think about that.
wow.
That was how many years ago?
Oh, God, years.
30 years, 20 years? That's a long
Yeah.
time for you to still remember her.
That's how important teachers are, though. They make a lifelong impression in your life. Well, that was redundant. But
I know,
definitely not grammar.
Thanks, Emily.
I like that. Because my wife was telling me a quick story about her when she moved to this country in like 4th grade. She couldn't speak the language, and the kids in A-Leaf were making fun of her. I forget the name of the school. And the teachers just got so mad, yelled at everyone. She's like, I don't really know what he was saying, but he stood up for me. And he told this girl came from another world and speaks different languages, and just laid into him. And she looked him up. He died of cancer a couple of years ago, so she never got the chance to thank him and stuff.
That's what's so important. Like, if you feel this...
Raymond Whitley, I think she's...
Raymond Whitley. You got to let
Or
people
Watley.
know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to Sam on... you've got the line.
I got him. Hi, Sam. Good morning. You're on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Hi, Sam.
Hey, Sam. Who are you proud of right now?
My husband, honestly, for him to have a lot of patience with me being like toxic and psycho, and the fact that he's a semi driver, he has even more patience to be on the road, and the kids, like we have 3 kids together, so it's a lot for him to deal with. And surprisingly, we really don't ever fight, being married almost 11 years.
Oh, wow. What's your husband's name?
His Henry.
Henry.
He's listening too.
Hey, Henry.
Hey, Henry.
Honk your horn for us.
man.
Now, I don't think you're psycho, because
No.
a psycho would not recognize that they're psycho.
I don't have to have location, things like that. So, like, if he's pulled over, like I said, he drives a semi. So, if he's pulled over too long, I'm like, oh, what are you doing? FaceTime me. I want to know who's there. Did you get pulled over? Like, are you stuck? Like, who are you meeting? Like,
Oh,
my gosh.
okay.
You're just insecure.
So somebody must have cheated on you in the past.
we both did on each
Okay.
other back then.
Oh,
okay.
Gotcha.
Awkward.
We're learning things.
Brian pulled that out of you.
Yeah. Well, you're proud of your husband. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're proud
for
of him.
that.
Maybe a little
shout out to
family
Henry
therapy?
for dealing with that.
Go to betterhelp.com.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Erica, changing it up. You're
Like
listening
Baby
to the
Reindeer.
Roula and
Everyone's being so
Ryan Show.
honest. Why is everyone so honest nowadays?
We're talking about who are you proud of right now.
Who
You
you
can give us
cheating
a
on?
call. Don't give us a call if they've cheated. 713-390-KRBE. We have Erica on with us. Good morning, Erica.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, Erica, who are you proud of right now?
I am proud of my daughter. Her name is America. She did the collegiate program that you do high school and your college at the same time. And this Saturday, she's going to graduate with her associate in arts.
Nice.
Amazing.
Awesome.
What a Mother's Day
I'm
gift.
so proud of her.
Best Mother's Day gift ever, right there.
Yes, it is. Yeah. She's going to graduate with her college before her high school. I can't believe that.
Oh, wow.
And then
That's awesome.
will she go on to finish a bachelor's somewhere else?
Yes, she's going to do her bachelor's in nursing, yes.
And will she be leaving town for that, or is she going to do that right here in H-Town?
Hopefully here. I don't know yet because she isn't nowhere, but yeah, hopefully somewhere here.
Well,
Awesome.
congratulations.
Oh,
Yeah.
Please
Yeah,
send
thank
her
you.
our congrats and
Yes,
everything.
thank
That's
you,
so
Erica.
awesome.
All right, let's try
Thank
one
you.
more.
Let's talk to Stephanie. I mean,
Hey.
so many calls. I wish we could get to
I
everyone.
know.
But
We can come back to this.
You guys
some
can
other
also leave listener
Voicemails,
lines at the
yeah.
end. We'll give you that number.
Yep. Morning, Stephanie.
Hi, I'm so glad I got through. You made my day.
All right. We're trying to get
Okay,
everybody.
so I want to give a huge shout out to my daughter. She just turned 24 at the end of last month, and she is graduating with her master's degree
Wow.
in athletic training. She got her bachelor's from Sam Houston, and she got her master's from the University of Houston.
Nice.
Woo! What's your
Congrats.
daughter's name? Woo!
It's Emily Nelson.
Emily.
And yep, she's already passed her state boards and is starting with Texas Children's Hospital.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
Amazing.
Our good friends, Texas Children's. That is awesome. That's huge.
That's great.
It sure is.
I am just ecstatic.
You got to be so proud. I mean, everyone you talk to, I'd be telling everybody.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what? I hear y'all talk about the long mornings with your kids and how you will never, ever forget it. She's been playing ball since she was 8 years old.
Oh,
wow. So
And we have soccer. Your daughter's in the arts. And yes, you were absolutely certain you'd never forget those moments no matter what. And it paid off.
Awesome.
That's
incredible.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, when we're in it, when we're, as a parent, you're taking them all these things, and especially you got two kids in
Do you
sports.
guys remember
and you
how
got
much
your
I
husband
complained?
doing,
I was like, oh my God, I've been in traffic for 30
you're
hours.
packing lunches, you kiss your spouse goodbye because you got to travel an hour. You got to go to Austin for a soccer tournament. I've had friends do all that stuff, and last week I was in that tournament all day, but those are things you're going to miss.
Yeah,
You will.
absolutely.
Because I'm in that now. I'm an empty nester, and it goes without saying I'm proud of my daughter. It took a lot of guts for her to move out to Los Angeles, pursue her dream. But I wanted to highlight real quick. A couple weeks ago, I was at the Montgomery County Fair, and my brother's an ag teacher. He's at College Park. In the past, he has been Teacher of the Year. He's been given awards, but the real award is the people that would come up to him. Like, we walked the fairgrounds and taken his boys on rides, and what he's done with his boys is amazing. You know, I'm really proud of my brother Kevin. So he's a teacher there at College Park, and some of the former students that would come up and just say, oh my God, you changed my life. And I was like, wow, I'm one of 3 boys, and he definitely turned out the best. Like, he definitely turned out the
You're
best.
like, everyone wants to come up to him to talk,
Yeah.
take pictures.
I
They're not
love
doing
it.
it with me.
I love it. I mean, so it's like a shout out to my brother Kevin.
Let's do quick shout outs then. Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead. I'm sure there's somebody out there you want to.
This weekend, I'm going up to Pennsylvania for my little brother. He is finally graduating college. He is walking graduation. He still has another semester.
He did in the
But-
normal amount of time. You're
Yeah.
making it finally. I mean,
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
You're proud of him.
I'm
He's
proud
finally
of
doing
him.
it.
I'm
You
proud
did
of
4
him.
years.
I'm
That's
proud of
pretty
him.
chastising him.
And I'm so proud of my mom for just working so hard to support all of her kids and just be the best mom ever. I'm so grateful to have that role model in my life.
That's awesome. Kevin, do you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Today is my wedding anniversary, so I got to give
Happy
some
anniversary.
love to
Play the drop,
Booster.
Ryan.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
I'm so proud of us for getting to be real estate millionaires like we planned 3 years ago. Boom. It's all debt, but it's okay. It looks like we're rich on paper.
That's how a lot of people do it.
Can't afford to go out to dinner, but that's okay. We still figured it out. We love having folks like Sam and Mark in our lives who are just around the corner now. I'm so proud of us for making it back into the heights where all the rich people live. And now, now we feel like one of them kind of sometimes.
And Eric, it's your turn.
I just want to say I'm proud of the show. I'm proud of everyone here. We get report cards in this business, and speaking of schools, we
do
got a
get
lot of
report
great
cards.
A's, and I'm just really proud of everyone here that works their ass off. I want to give a special shout out to Ahmad because he really works.
Oh, he's blowing kisses. Right back at you, buddy.
He helps me out so much behind the scenes that you guys listening have no idea.
Yeah.
And I think the world of him and the whole team here, and I'm just glad to have you guys as part of my family.
Oh, thank you.
Time for and Ryan Show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
Okay, of course, we had a really rough weekend with all the rain, and there's a lot of flooding north of Houston. The following school districts are closed today: Channelview, Dayton, Hardin, Liberty, West Hardin County, all closed. So
I know yesterday, but I'm like
sending out our prayers to all the people on the north side that got flooded.
It's supposed to be good all week, right? We're done with that stuff, or are we
Yeah, it
still?
looks
I heard we're getting into like the hundreds almost this week.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll dry it all up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And-
it's
and
going to be
and who's gonna be left
91
behind?
tomorrow.
Mosquitoes, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. They're loving this.
I had a small lake in my front yard. I was like, oh, this is just going to be mosquito hell. Real quick, Houston had the second highest population in the increase in the entire United States.
Dallas, Fort Worth, number one, right?
Dallas came in number one. So last year, 139,789 people moved to Houston, Texas. We were beat by Dallas. 152,598 people moved
And
there.
this is why
people
I tell
are coming to Texas.
Because we've been around for 20 years, 21 years on the radio. So there's a lot of people we get new every year. So if you love this show, tell people about it.
Spread the word.
Doesn't hurt because there's always newbies out there.
Yep, absolutely. Now, it is Teacher Appreciation Week. I know it's also Nurses Appreciation Week.
We'll get to the nurses probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
When we'll do stuff. We won't just do What's Up Your Butt Wednesday with them. We'll let them talk about it.
Yeah.
We can do that too, but I'm sure they want to talk more about
No, I think that's really respectful of you, Eric.
I think that is. So let's open up the lines right now at 713-390-KRBE. That is 713-390-5723 for the teachers.
You can vent it out. You can be nice. You can be mean. You can talk about the school year's almost over. Whatever you want. It's teachers' time.
Yep, teachers, it's your time to shine. Next on the Roula and Ryan Show.